how is everybody today? And my name is Nita, and welcome to Oxford Cookies and Cups. So my best friend has asked me to try some cookies, so I thought, why not? These sound really good. So this is a shout out to you, Miss Lisa. I appreciate y'all. All right, what are we gonna do today? We are gonna make banana pudding cookies. This is gonna be so good because I love some banana pudding. This is a good Southern dessert. And then we're gonna turn it into a cookie. So let's see what we have to have. All right, so we've got some butter, sugar, we got brown sugar, we've got 2 eggs and 1 egg yolk. We got some vanilla wafers, and y'all know, if you're from the South, this is those Johnson wafers. Those are my favorite. I have vanilla extract and bananas. So first we're gonna start with our butter. So we're gonna go ahead and add our butter in. I'm gonna mix this up and cream this, and then we will come back. All right, so I've got my, and this is cold butter, so I've got that mixed in, or creamed rather. See how it looks so pretty. So I'm just gonna scrape this. You know, we always scrape it in between anytime. And you know when I told you what ingredients I had? I forgot to tell you I had flour. Y'all know I always forget something. Well, today I just forgot to tell you that. This butter's cold, and it's kind of hard to get off of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my white sugar and my brown sugar. And we're gonna cream this together, and we will be right back. All right, that is creamed. Make sure you get it off of here, and always again, because I see some butter still in the bottom, always scrape down the sides and go down, and then you scrape up that butter. Now we're gonna add our vanilla wafers. I'm gonna add them. I'm gonna go ahead and add my vanilla extract. And then I have my 2 eggs and 1 egg yolk. So I'm just gonna add 1 egg. The egg yolk was sticking together. And I'm gonna go ahead and beat this and wash this butter off my hands real quick while this is beating. We'll be right back. All right. And again, we're gonna scrape down. Then I'm gonna add my banana pudding now, or banana cream. This is just a Jello brand. It's just instant. You can get whatever brand you want, is fine. This is gonna give it that really good banana flavor. And I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of my eggs. Ooh, that smells good. And I'm gonna stir that, and we'll be back in just a minute. If y'all could only smell this. Ooh, it smells good. All right. I've got that mixed, and I've got it scraped. Now we're gonna start with our flour. We're just gonna add a little at a time, maybe about 1/3 to 1/2 of what we have in here. And you know it's not cooking time if you don't get food all over your hands. At least not in my kitchen. So I'm just gonna stir that on low, let that flour mix in. I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of that flour when it's ready. And then when we come back, we're gonna add our bananas. I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, welcome back. Now, y'all, this smells so good. I think my friend was right. I think she was right on the money with these. Sorry, y'all, I'm just trying to pick up different things. So now, here comes the bananas. Now what I did was I chopped them up kind of small. But, you know, I kind of quartered them up. And I put just a dab, maybe about a half a teaspoon of lemon juice on there to keep them from getting brown. All right, we're gonna incorporate these in and get them mashed. And we will come back and we'll be ready to put them on our pan. All right. So one thing about this dough so far that I don't like, but we're gonna see, is after putting the bananas at the end, it's really, really wet, but it looks really sticky. Before it looked more like a cookie dough. So what I may have to do is, next time I make some, I'm gonna put the bananas in before, and I may cut back on the sugar. I mean, not the sugar, but the eggs, because the bananas and the eggs are binders. So, you know, we got a lot of binding going on here. But you see, it looks kind of wet. I mean, it's not falling off or anything. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna scoop this out. I'm gonna clean this off real quick. We're gonna come right back. I'm gonna scoop it out, and then I'm gonna put these pans in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. So we're gonna see how many pans we can get. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So I've taken I've got my big jumbo scoop here. So what I do is I just scoop a big heaping. So this is roughly a little over a quarter cup. I want to say 3/4 a cup. That was my last one, and this one is because I broke my last one. Well, what I did actually was this part I broke. I'll have to see how much this holds. But this is the extra large cookie scoop. So I just kind of scoop it, and what I'm doing is just wiping off the sides and kind of scooping it in as much as I can. And we're gonna get, let me lower my camera down where you can see better. How about that? I'm sorry. All right, so we're just gonna try to get 3 to 4 maybe cookies. I don't know how these are gonna spread, or if they're gonna spread. And that's the problem. Ooh. So we're gonna, I'm gonna put 4. And when these come out of the fridge, because like I said, they're gonna sit for about 20 minutes. That way it'll get nice and cold. I have found that other cookie doughs don't spread as much when you put them in the refrigerator, and I like that. Okay, so these two may be a little close together, but we're gonna let them go because I don't know how these are gonna spread. So we're gonna see in a little bit. We'll come back when we're ready to put these in the oven. You can see me put them in the oven. We're gonna take them out, and then we're gonna look at them, and I can't wait till then. All right, we'll be right back. All right, I took the cookies out of the oven. I baked those at 350 for about 12 minutes. They're gonna sit on these pans for about 10 more minutes. They're gonna cool down some and finish baking. Then I'm gonna transfer those to the cookie sheet. Then, when I'm done cooking, we're gonna try them. These smell so good. Let's take a look at them right now. Look at these cookies, y'all. These didn't sit quite as long as this pan did. So you see how they kind of ran? These two ran a little bit, just a smidgen, but look how pretty these turned out. Oh, I want to pick one up so bad, but I gotta let it sit for about 10 minutes. They need to cool, and they will, like I said, they will finish baking on the inside. So I'm hoping that they're a little gooey, like my chocolate chip ones, if you remember the chocolate chip video. Well, I will see y'all in 10 minutes. I have another pan in the oven. Okay, welcome back to the counter. So the cookies were, I thought they were a little wet when, I mixed them. So when I baked them for 12 minutes on 350, they looked gorgeous. The bottoms were brown, but they were really raw in the center, even after they set for 15 minutes. So I put them back in for about 4 minutes or so. And I have some sitting here. There's still some in the oven, but I wanted to try these. So let's look at these. Okay, let's turn the camera down a little bit. All right. So what I have are 3 right now, and I'm gonna hope these are done. I have some over here cooling. They're still sitting on the hot pan, but they smell so good, y'all. So let's open one up. Now that is done. See how it's not doughy, but it's kind of gooey because it's soft. There's a little bit of goo there. My pan in the oven, I'm sorry about that. So I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Look at that. They're really soft. It tastes like banana bread. This is what it tastes like. Kind of a stick to your mouth. Let's raise the camera up so you can see. I think what would have been really good is do some buttercream, but add some banana cream to that. But I didn't want to do that today because I wasn't sure how this would turn out. So I wanted to, but I decided not to. Let me rephrase that. So, look at that. Next time I'm gonna make a little bit of buttercream to go on the top. I think all I'm gonna do is like a little dollop. Do a little dollop of banana cream, buttercream, and sprinkle some cookie crumbs on top of that. Yeah, I'm telling you what. This morning, I have chocolate milk. Sick my coffee, but that's so good. This is really good. But it does take a lot like banana bread. But pudding does really make them really soft. And really kind of stick to your roof of your mouth, kind of like a peanut butter. That's really good. All right, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you so much for doing that. Don't forget to share with your friends. Let your friends tell them to share it with their friends. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost to 500. Almost there. If I can make it to 1,000 subscribers, then I actually start getting paid by all these commercials that are running. All these advertisements you see on some of my channels. I'm not getting paid for those. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will get paid for those. And that's what I'm looking for. All right. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have a great day. I'm still working on my Etsy page. I promise. It just seems like I've been so busy. Last week I was making cups and tumblers and trying to do some cookies, and I just haven't had time for my Etsy page. My timer. So let me go check my cookies. Meanwhile, y'all have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I will, when I redo these cookies again, we're gonna see how they turn out. I'll put a little dollop of buttercream, banana cream, buttercream on the top with some sprinkles of cookies. That's gonna be good. I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a great day.